Hello everyone, welcome to Get My Class. Today we are going to discuss about a question which says in vitro reproduction of new plants is done by dash instead of sowing seeds. Option A tissue culture, option B zoospores, option B seed layering, option D biofertilizer. Let us try to understand the question. It says in vitro production of new plants is done by dash instead of sowing seeds. So which among these is a type of method by which we can produce new plants in the in vitro condition? So in vitro means what? In vitro, in vitro means nothing but in the lab condition. Okay, in the lab condition. That is what is called as in vitro. So which among these can be utilized for the production of new plants uh, to be produced in the lab instead of sowing seeds. Okay, because sowing seeds, we of course we can sow seeds in the lab in the medium to give rise to new plants. Yes, but here instead of sowing seed, how else can you produce offsprings or new plants in the lab? Now, option A is tissue culturing. So, what is tissue culturing? Tissue culturing, as the name indicates, tissue means group of cells. Okay, and culture is nothing but culturing these group of cells to give rise to new plant. So of course it is done in vitro. In vitro means in the lab, right? In the lab, and hence by tissue culture you can take any part of the plant which are called as explants. Okay, so any part, it can be a bud, it can be a piece of stem, it can be a piece of petal, it can be a piece of any part. Okay, so that is called as the explant. Okay, that is called as an explant, which is used for tissue culturing, and this will give rise to new plants. Okay, and that is done by tissue culturing method, and it is in vitro method. Hence, option A is the right answer because tissue culturing is an in vitro method. Now, option B says zoospores. Zoospores, the production of zoospore happens naturally, that is in case of certain algae. Okay, so option B is zoospores. So zoospores are naturally produced. Zoospores are naturally produced by certain algae. So these are not actually cultured in the in vitro condition. Okay, zoospore themselves are naturally formed. Hence, option B is ruled out. Option C says layering. So what is layering? So let us see what is layering. Layering is done where you can find certain plants where you can see horizontal branches near to the ground. Okay, these will be near to the ground, near to the near to ground, and these will get covered by mud. Okay, slowly, first of all, these will start forming or developing roots. Okay, the horizontal branches near to the ground, they develop roots, they give rise to roots. Okay, when they are still attached to the parental plant, and after a few days, and these roots will make that part of the branch buried into the soil, and after a few days these get detached to give rise to new plants. Okay, that is what is layering, but this happens naturally. That is, and this doesn't happen in lab. Like naturally it happens, but people are there who do it themselves. But basically this also happens in nature. Okay, so in vitro means completely in the lab, but layering happens in natural condition also. Hence option C is ruled. Option D says biofertilizers. So what are biofertilizers? So biofertilizers, bio biofertilizers. So what are these? As the name indicates, bio means living, fertilizers. So here living organisms are used as are used as fertilizers. As fertilizers. You would have heard about many bacteria which can be utilized for as fertilizers like rhizobium, etc., which can help in fixing up the nitrogen. This is biofertilizer. Even algae can be utilized for used as biofertilizer because they are rich in protein, right? Okay. But then here we are talking about in vitro production. So biofertilizer is, we cannot get new plants for that. These can be utilized for the better growth of the plant. Hence option B is ruled out. So what is the correct answer? The correct answer is, so let us conclude. The correct answer is option A, that is tissue culture. I hope you understood the explanation. Thank you everyone.